Deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who's in we back talking sports. So so I did a video on John Morant getting traded. Um we can expound upon that. Uh so the word is that John Morant could get traded this offseason. I did a video on that. Ever since the Luka trade, I believe anybody could be traded. I think that's the consensus around. So here on Sports Illustrated, it said a potential trade for Memphis star John Morant could be on the table. So it says after the Dallas Mavericks traded, what I tell you, unexpectedly traded superstar point guard Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA has been in a frenzy. A 25-year-old generational talent getting traded without knowing about it is something the NBA has almost never seen and puts valid fear in other superstars' hearts. The Memphis Grizzlies have their franchise point guard, John Morant, after drafting him second overall in 2019. While nobody would have thought there was a possibility trading their 25-year-old star after the Doncic trade, nothing seems impossible. The Ringers, Howard Beck reported that he's spoken to an NBA exec who's not ruling out a Morant blockbuster trade in the offseason. Quote, I'm constantly checking with the executives around trade deadline about like, okay, what we saw, what we didn't see, what's next. And in the league, you are always, always, always on the lookout for who's next wave of stars that are going to get dealt, right? Beck said. And somebody out of the blue said, keep an eye on John Morant this summer, Beck continued. I'm just saying it's one of those things I'm just keeping an eye on if they were to flame out early. So basically, he's saying like keep an eye out for a John Morant potential trade, depending on what they do. Uh, I think John Morant could fit a lot of places. I think Orlando could use him. Yeah, I believe that John Morant could get traded to Orlando. That'd be a good spot for him. I think some other good spots. It's a lot of good spots. I can't, you know what I'm saying, just put I know Orlando would be perfect for him. Like that would be perfect for him. Ja Morant playmaking is underrated. I think his playmaking is underrated for sure. I think Orlando they have none of that. Like literally none of that, bro. I think the Rockets. I think the Rockets. Think about if they had. All right, think about this. Think if the Rockets had Ja Morant instead of Jalen Green. I'm just saying. Think about if they had Ja Morant instead of Jalen Green. Ja Morant on the Houston Rockets or Ja Morant on Orlando. Like you telling me that wouldn't go crazy? You can't tell me that wouldn't be a great fit for him. These are two teams where their offenses struggle a lot, and it's mainly because they don't have a real point guard. Orlando, they don't have a real point guard. That's why their offense is struggling. So we will see as we get to this offseason who's going to be traded, who won't be traded. John Morant is one of the best young players in the game, so I believe wherever he go, he's going to make a big impact. So, yeah, I think that they will make he will make a big impact wherever he goes. I think it will behoove them to keep him, but who knows what will happen. My bad, dog. Who knows what will happen. Now, we're after the All-Star break and we have about 30 games to go. And I want to say the contenders, I think, for each conference. In the East, I think it's two contenders. Cleveland and Boston, I think, are the only real contenders for the finals and for the championship. In the East, I'm gonna be real with you. I think OKC is a contender. I think I think Denver is a contender. Um, Lakers maybe could be a contender. I think the Warriors are a dark horse team for sure. I think the Warriors are a dark horse team to watch out for, and the Mavericks are a dark horse team to watch out for. So I think it's like four contenders. LA, LA is another one. I think LA, Denver, OKC, the Mavericks. And I think my Warriors are a dark horse team. Um, yeah, Boston and Cleveland though they've been kind of dominating the East for the most part, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In the West, it's tougher because although OKC is as great as they have lost twice to the Warriors and they've lost three times to the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I say the Mavericks and the Warriors are two dangerous teams. Like I think there are two dark horse teams to come out the West. But the contenders I have are the contenders I have are Denver and OKC, the top two contenders. Then the dark horse contenders I have are Warriors, Lakers, and who else I say? Warriors, Lakers, and Dallas. A healthy Dallas, I would pick them to come out the West. A fully healthy Dallas, I would pick them to come out the West. Like if they're fully healthy, I think it could be I think it could be the Warriors in Dallas. But Dallas is not healthy, so I'm gonna stay with what I had, which was OKC and the Warriors, and I'm gonna stick with that. I feel a lot more confident now after we've gotten Jimmy. So We'll see where that takes us. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And basketball is back. Be doing a lot more content. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't. I really didn't want to cover the All Star game, but I was hearing so much about it and it was so trash that I had to. So like, share, subscribe, man. Hit that join button. And man, I'ma holla at y'all, man. Peace.